Good morning, Aaron and Guile. Thanks for coming in and joining me this morning. Per the usual, let's if you guys got anything you want to yap about, let's yap about it. Hmm. Hmm. This let me get the drawings out of here. It's starting to remind me of something. Hmm. I'm not sold yet, but I'm wondering if this wick pullback right here is similar to this. Overall, structurally, between these two, between this and this, not insanely different. Not insanely different. They're actually pretty similar. Just the same way as boom, boom, boom. We come back. Come back. That kind of a flow right there. I'm really looking for that. I'm really looking for the evidence of when that's going to kick off. Go away, giant blue dot. Good morning, Jason. Paul Hindenburg, Matrix. Pull back too deep on XRP and go take a look. Why does this all of a sudden not look like the chart I was using? What? Oh, because I deleted all that stuff. That's right. Too many deletes. There we go. Probably. Um. Hmm. Well, I gotta say, if it wasn't this zone to challenge this high, well, that is concerning. That is concerning. So we have the potential to possibly just SFP this range. Bro, where did the stinking volume go? You had some nice bullish volume right there. Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of resistance up in this area. Be the equivalent of Bitcoin doing this. And I'm not so sure that that's what we could expect from Bitcoin right now. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think for XRP it's going to make more sense to let it break. I think it's going to make more sense there. I don't really have any I mean, like, even though I can see this happening, I don't know. I don't know if I'm super confident about an entry there. God dang. It's happening in a logical spot too. Where this demand, this prior demand, created new demand. Yeah, we see that limpy noodle candle right there. I think it's still better to wait on this. See now if you can come back, pull that low one more time. Then you'd have a little bit more structure on your side. That might be a bit more interesting. I think this is the safer way to look at it. Of course, I could come down in there a little deeper. I think that's the safer way to play that. For Bitcoin, man, I really want to short to this low, but I'm a little late to the party. Plus, I think it's coming lower than that. Yeah, I would say there's still a possibility of re-challenging this low down here. And I would, if all that were to happen, I would still be interested in a long down here. And good morning, Luke. And yeah, in the interim, I don't know if there's much I can do about this. I mean, I think if just go away. I don't know if it's coming for it. If we could get back into here, I think I would make a short entry, but I just don't know if it's going to come for it. Yeah, probably not. I think the probability of if it goes through this low, I think the probability of a retest here is very low. Boom, 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 boom. So might just be, yeah, man, there you go. Might just be waiting for a long then. Let me play around with some numbers. If we were to just cover this section of price on a retest. Yeah, that we got to be clear down there to hit a 3R. And then we're only like a 1R. That. if we can come clean down and re-challenge the low, that pumps up the R's significantly, but that's also that feels a moderately unrealistic expectation. Taco Tuesday, bro. It's Taco Tuesday. It is motherfucking Taco Tuesday. The guy is right. It is Taco Tuesday. Man, slim pickings on the Bitcoins today. Nothing I'm really super in love with. Boo-hooing that I didn't get in, up in here. What time was that? What was I doing at 7:04? It's like firing up the stream or something. Shame on me. Oh well. So we did peep on some XRP. Let's zoom out and see what else we got. Okay, so I do recall this. We should dive in here a little bit more. Is my let me delete this line. My feelings about this don't change. I still think that could ultimately equal some of this lower stuff on the chart if we were to break this right here. And so because of the bearish result, if we were to break it, then a bullish result would be to not break it. And so that might be interesting to dive in a little bit further. Yeah, I could still see that we have a good amount of room up to the next area of resistance. Yeah, let's dive in here. Okay, so we got this low we can snip. Approach to zone less than desirable. Don't think I care for too much down here except for this guy. Let's go ahead and delete him. And then it's this low. And then it's this demand. I don't think we need to go any further than that. I think that's all that we need probably for the whole week. Okay, I like I like the low the best. I need to delete this off the damn template. Get out of the way. Yeah, I like, because this is the low that I'm really eyeballing here. And considering we have demand right underneath it, we have failed the top of the range. Kind of broke the low of the range. I'm sorry, failed the top of this range. Kind of lost that range. Yeah, I'm going to get me an alert down there. I probably need to go in and delete a bunch of alerts. Yeah, let's delete some things. That should be good. How do we get to the ETH chart? Oops. Oopsies. ETH is getting towards an interesting area as well. But we are on XRP. Need to clean this up. And let's reposition this guy. Let's get rid of that. And let's move this fake candle out of the way. It's annoying. Bum, 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 bum. Clean some of this up. I'm going to take one more alert right here. Just in case it never makes it to the lower alert. Bitcoin approaching that low. So that would be the equivalent of, wait. Down here would probably be the equivalent of this low. God damn it, I wasn't paying attention again. Shame on me. Oh! Anyways, yeah, okay, what were we doing? We were thinking about XRP. So if XRP rotates from this low, that would be the equivalent of BTC SFPing this low. And if it comes from this area here, that would be the equivalent of it coming from out of demand on BTC or this low. Yeah. One of those two. Okay. All right. And considering I don't hate either of those spots on Bitcoin. Nope. Don't hate either of those spots on Bitcoin. Those are perfectly good spots to look for along, in my opinion. Yeah. Then I suppose I should probably start putting alerts on Bitcoin too then. All right, what else do we want to look at, y'all? I can't believe us sleeping on the wheel. Sleeping. You got me sleeping. All right. Let's look at some other stuff. Pending break. Break. Bearish result. Oh, my alert went off. Okay. Bitcoin. Gotcha. Cool. Too bad I wasn't along for the ride. I think we were using one of these other tabs. I'll go pick on ADA again. Well. What we got over here? Litecoin. What's the story with Litecoin? Oh. Boy, that would have been a pretty sweet trade yesterday, huh? Right. This double pain out of the way. What was that high? Okay. Word noted. Do we have an initiation? Quite. Yeah, we kind of what about BTC? Aaron, what about it? What about the old biddy? What about it? That's what I want to know. What about it? I don't think there's anything overly interesting on this Litecoin chart outside of here. Let me modify a couple of things. Just steal this. That's a dead sort of thing anyway. Let's get an alert here. Be really interested to see if that breaks. I think a break of that could be a target of this. And potentially even this. Oh, yeah. No, you're fine. Aaron, you're fine. We must have gotten bad news. Um, maybe we did get bad news. Maybe. Pretty bearish candle there. Oh yeah, I see what Aaron was seeing. He saw this wick flying up, and he was like, "Whoa, whoa!" I get it. I'd have felt the exact same way about that. Yeah, if you guys get coins to look at, let me know because I'm not picking on any charts for any specific reason. I am still just grabbing random charts. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, makes sense. Hmm. Hmm. Whoa. Whoa, bro. Whoa, bro. I think I'll probably fucking take out both of these lows at that point. Bum, bum, bum. Not good. Yeah, caramba. It's not looking good, man. It reminds me of when I was looking at total. Ugh. Lord have mercy on our souls. Wrong button. Ouch. Wow, that hurts. Sol. Yeah, we haven't looked at Sol today. Shame on us for not looking at Sol today. It's in a very interesting long spot. Do we have to lose any major structure to get there? Not quite. I mean, we'll see. We'll see here. It's not 4-hour structure. It's not 2-hour structure. So it's about 1-hour structure. We got 30 minutes left on this candle. I would say not all hope is lost here. But fairly piss poor approach to it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that off. I'm going to put an alert right here. And in the event that we can trigger this alert, I am going to start entertaining along on that. But see, like, what is that? Hold on, hold, please. What does that mean for Bitcoin? Because I need Bitcoin to have hit something important as well. Okay, so Biddy, you got to come back down to this low then. Right? Well, wait. Why does it look like this on the 1 hour? But on the 1 minute, it hasn't hit this. But on the 1 hour... Oh, because I drew on it. That's why. That's why. Yeah, I'd really prefer to see you hit that there. What do we have going on with volume down here? Yeah. Hit that. Okay, I'm going to grab this alert. I'm going to move it over to here. Get my line straightened out here. Okay. And let's use this tab for Sol. Sol. Okay, now I'm lined up. It would appear as if, no, I'm tripping. Okay, man. Okay, man. And then let's see, we're gonna do something a little different here too. I'm gonna take this ray and I'm gonna put that at the low. And I'm gonna convert it into an alert. And then if this alert triggers first, then I'm going to move this alert to this high. And let's go ahead and get rid of some of the other lines in here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of those lines. They're annoying. Whoa. Okay. Good afternoon, Dex. All right. All right, now Bitcoin has hit that low. So Sol should, in theory, tag that low then. I need to get some You get some music going. Way too quiet in my head. Let's make sure this volume isn't going to rock your face off. Let's give you some volume. Okay. Now where was I? Let's see. I need Trading View. Yep. And I need YouTube. Where'd you go, homie? Short stick out, bad PMI, dumping the markets. Oh, so did that news come in? Is it official? Is it official? Bro. Come back, please. Well, but I actually don't want Bitcoin to come back. Stop here. That's fine. XRP is getting really close to that area as well. We can delete this. Leave this on as resistance. LTC. I wish you'd have touched it, homie. Dump. That doesn't look so. That's not the vibe. That's kind of the vibe. What structure did we lose up there? 1 hour? I like the down and then sort of sideways here. Not able there. All right. Well, it's going to be decision-making time here pretty soon. Or is everything going to do one of these? This is... I want to see some love start to look more like that, or just give me upwards only structure and a failure, and then let me target stuff like that. Break here. Yeah. Yeah, we need to see some, if I just continue to see scrunched up candles, but some movement upwards, I think it's going to be time to look for shorts again. We really need to see like a lot of bullish candles. A lot of bullish candles. It remains really tight and moves up. I think it's just going to flop down again. Sad face. Sad face. Was I in the shower when that happened? No. I was getting the damn stream ready. Damn it. Sad face. Oh well. Miss trades all the time. Today's no damn different. Tia, Tia, what's you been up to, dude? Are you ever gonna come back alive? No. 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 Fucking absolutely not. Should probably put an alert down there. I bet that's Long City, huh? Yeah. Okay, am I tripping? Because I think that's a big fat long down there. Yeah. Yeah, I think there could be a big... Well, let's put it this way. Obviously, if that thing breaks, blah, then I don't think you're going to get along it. But I can see this SPing. This is like all-time low for Tia right here. I mean, there's absolutely potential for it. I think it could have a pretty bullish result. Mitigated. There for sure. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. The Quantum. What's up? What's up, Quantum? Volume's turning up a little bit. Oh, damn it. What do we have here? Soul? We had Soul here. I think this was Soul's place in line. Okay, so let's do Ondo over here. It looks like it could be changing some structure out of here. Whoa, dude. Whoa, dude. What was doing on that? Oh. Well, never mind. Okay. No love there. Low hit. Hit. Move this alert to here now. Sometimes I leave these in my chart. Come back later, they really mess me up, man. XRP, I'm gonna get me an alert here. Oh, attempting. Let's drop this down to here.
Scam, getting on my last nerve, I cram to understand. Skip, skedaddle, ghost, Swayze, go see the doctor, the girl drives me crazy. Step, 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 step off. Exchange left, I packed your clothes and your phones. I try to do right, but all you say is I'm wrong. I can't take it no more, I'm looking at the front door. Here's the road lady, here's your one-way ticket. Please leave the big brother house, I've just been evicted. You're too proud to beg, give me back my keys. L to the E to the A, B, E. J to the A to the N to the E. You sung my battleship, rip my heart to bits.
All right. Well, while we're waiting, anybody want to talk about something? How was everybody's summer? Did you guys have a sweet summer? ATA, huh? Sorry if those bells are just ringing on your end. Come on. Come on, internet. Let's do the internet and things. I feel like we looked at this before. KTA, right? KTA. I don't want any of these charts. But I don't get a choice, so it is what it is. I have to be looking at the wrong chart. Throw me a bone here, bro. Well, I mean, that chart's way better.
Trample, you've already heard the fellas, now it's my example. Too much stress, yes? I'll be happy now you've left. All I need is my vinyl and my decks and my cassette. Wake me up before you go. John is going solo, don't push me cause the coast are going low. Take the dog and the lead, take the coffee and the cheese, take the seeds and my weed, take the leaves. Air that I breathe, all I believe. Woman, please, it's really time you leave. Mix you in the pot, could've left you by the shop. Woman should've shut your chops, rest your neck, just stop. We could've never last, you could never grasp. You got a mouth that runs so fast, I put a meter on your ass. Call yourself a Uber, all your own is on the left. I'll be blessed without the stress, chilling, bigging up my chest.
Is this the right chart, Dex? Let me put it this way: if you lose 89.37 with a fat bearish close, then I think you are coming for this low. So if you're bullish on it, I like the zone between 99 and 89. Structure is going to be potentially a little rough coming into there. Be nice to see it kind of chill here a little bit more, give something a little bit more clear as it comes into there. Let's see if there's anything super juicy inside of it. Maybe this. But don't hold your breath for that. Yeah, it's not this. It could be this. But really, I would just look to this zone. As far as the more... if I had to pick something in the middle of it, it's going to be this. And obviously, you're going to want to see this sort of structure reverse here. That's all you got so far. So you want to see that trend not look so Debbie Downer. All right, what are all these alerts? Nothing actionable. Yep, that's the zone I'd pick for it. Feel pretty good about that, actually. I mean, you know, obviously it's a pretty fucking lofty target, final target on that thing, but I lied. This statement belongs to this low. Does it? No, because that already broke. I lied. I lied. I'll put it back. Yeah, because this already broke. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna set an alert on it, see if it lives a couple of days, and just to track it for my entertainments. I'm gonna run out of time here pretty soon, guys. You got anything else? This is a bummer. I almost feel as though I am not going to get a trade today. Yeah, I kind of do. How many more lows are we going to drive with divergence, though? Take me another alert here, and then I don't have many. Oh, yeah, that's my top set alert. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of that low. We were too late for I didn't get it, so I'm gonna delete it. Maybe y'all got it. I think 110K if we get another market drop like Friday. What am I looking at? This is not a true statement. What did I do? Oh. That's what I did. I don't think it'd be too bearish to go to 110. I don't particularly want to. I don't think it'd be so bad. Let me put it this way. If you bearishly lose that 111, then yeah, I would suggest we probably go to like the 109 region. Only trouble is there really is still demand in here that has not been touched. But maybe. To see a supply demand flip here would be cool. It's a pretty poor looking low right there, no wick. Just as this is a problematic low because it's all by itself. That's a decent low. Go down, KTA. Oh yeah, Jesus, we're looking at a potential long here in XRP. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking at a potential long here. I don't like the return to zone. The fact that this liquidity was taken before that low got broken, and then you still have a supply range right in the middle of this other supply range. So you have a supply range here, and you have a supply range internal to it here. So return to zone does not look great. Zone being that thing. So these remain targets for now. But I don't have any convincing bullish structure down here yet. Steal that, put that there. Replace it with this. Get on the goddamn wick, homie. Ugh. Bro, why? Why? Why must you always be so difficult, TradingView? Oh, I don't have my YouTube channel monetized. So you cannot super chat. You cannot super chat to me. I am not super chattable. Okay, I've got my alert there. Let me just extend this alert so I don't miss it. So BTC likely to roll back and touch that low. We're going to do it with another drive of divergence. Fuck. I'm running out of time, y'all. All right. BRBs, y'all. BRBs. Well, XRP's getting bullish structure. Bitcoin's a little undecided. Sol's trying for it. LTC could still lift from this zone. ETH is attempting to return bullish structure. Ondo has not swept the low. XRP looks the best of all of them so far. I'd like to see some retracement happen out of this candle here. That's what I'd like. Right. I swear, one of these times I might have to take a week or two off of streaming just so I can trade more. When I'm juggling all these different concepts in my head, it's really hard for me to like focus on the trading side of it. Taco Tuesday? I think re-entries can happen on Taco Tuesdays. Trying to run some numbers on Bitcoin here. Yeah, see, I want this to happen on XRP. That's what I want. No? Go fuck myself? Fine. Well, I'm gonna need to leave here pretty soon, y'all. I still think price is in a pretty interesting spot. If you couldn't tell that from the stream, I would say that I think prices are in an interesting spot, and that you've got your potential back tests coming right now. Yeah, I mean, it could be better, and it could be a heck of a lot worse. The demand on BTC is derived from the original break that occurred after a sweep of the prior all-time high. Sol, the demand was derived from the last sell to buy that broke structure from left to right that formed the inefficiency here. It's got locally kind of bearish structure, so may produce a lower high for a lower low. What would be the deal on XRP? Yeah. Not entirely hateful. LTC I find less interesting because of its lack of, if had it touched that low, I think this would be a lot more interesting right now, but it didn't. ETH, yeah. I think it looks pretty sensible spot that it could make a climb. I think we should be aware of this level as well, especially because it's got these little chunkies on them. Yeah, I think this should, that 3600 area I think would be a great target one on this. I gotta stop talking. I'm gonna start. Yeah, I've taken my poke. And yeah, man, I'm out of time. Let me make sure I didn't miss any last questions here. Nope, nope. Didn't miss any last questions. No, I did not. All right, y'all. Yeah, I've made my bed. It's time to go lie in it. No problem, Aram. If I'm in any of these trades, I'm going to start stacking alerts, following my structure up. Come on, bro. Yeah, God bless you too, man. I hope I have a good day too. I don't see any reason I won't. No. We get tacos today, dude. I think Bitcoin's on pretty thin ice if it loses 112,977. It's pretty important, in my opinion, for it to initiate above this high right here. If it initiates above this high and then comes back for some sort of mitigation, far less alarming for me. But I think it really needs to cowboy up here and initiate above that high. Adios, muchachos. Thanks for joining me. Y'all have a great day.